How's it going, guys? King of the fourth quarter here, and before we get into our season opener game for the Minnesota Timberwolves MyGM mode, I decided that I'll show you guys what's going on around the league because we are in our third season, so a lot of the rosters look a lot different, and I want to show you guys that before we get into it so you guys can get an understanding of who we're going to be going against and how teams are matched up. So first, we're going to look at our roster. We pretty much brought everybody back that won a championship with us, of course, except for Tony Roden. We traded him for Corey Joseph, which I think is a better pickup. And you see the rest of the team is all here. We did sign Evan Fournier in the offseason, but he's probably just a reserve in case we get into injuries, and Alan Crabb is there too. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to just go through all the rosters one by one, and we'll see any big changes. I haven't looked through this either, so it's all going to be new to me. So we're going to start off here with the Trailblazers. They got Wesley Matthews back. That's pretty cool. Noah Vonleh. This team looks pretty bad, honestly. They're probably still rebuilding. You see CJ McCollum's down there. I started this season before CJ McCollum started to take off in real life, so his overall is still pretty low. They got Nikola Pekovic. Everybody else seems to be pretty low overall, so this is a team we probably don't have to worry about too much. Next, we have the Warriors. They don't have Draymond Green anymore. Where'd Draymond Green go? Nicholas Batum and Timothy Mozgov. This team, I don't know. This team looks kind of solid. Of course, they'd be a lot better with Draymond, but that's still a team that we have to worry about because they have the Splash Bros. The Wizards, they have KD 2.0. Thanks to the fan that said that. Yeah, KD 2.0 is here. Overall, jumped up to an 82, so that's great for him. His sophomore season, he may be doing some more damage. They got Taj. Another decent team there. Oh, Simbular's down there. 7'5", center, 24 years old, and he's probably in that rotation too. That's pretty cool. So the 76ers is the team that we went against in the championship. They made no changes. Of course, Taj Gibson's over here. He was on that team last year, but they made no significant changes. They brought everybody back except for Taj. I don't know if they're going to be in a championship again, but this team is the same. They still got that three-headed dragon at the center position, which is kind of scary. The Bucks have Dwight Howard. Wow. Tyson Chandler's down there, and they got Larry Sanders back. It's crazy. They got this is another team with a three-headed dragon at center. I don't know how they're going to manage out those minutes, but somehow they're going to have to figure it out. The Bulls, I want to show you guys this because a lot of you guys said it was unrealistic that I traded for Jimmy Butler, but look at this team. They were in full rebuild mode. They traded everybody, basically. Nobody else is on this team. Bobby Portis is still there. Tony Snell is still there. And then everybody else is just new guys. So this is a team that is in full rebuild mode. D Rose, Jimmy's here with us. Nikola Mirotic, all of those guys are gone. So that's why we got Jimmy Butler for so cheap. You see Ricky Rubio's here. That's who we traded for him. And then they got our draft pick. The Cavs don't have LeBron anymore. LeBron is on another team. I think I remember what team he's on, but I'll show you guys that in a second. But they still got Kyrie, K. Love. Mo Williams is still in the league. Sebastian Muhammad. And yeah, this team is okay. They're definitely not a title contender. I don't see that. Unless these two guys just destroy the league and just take over. The next team is the Celtics. Rudy Gay. They finally got a kind of a go-to guy. That's what the Celtics always missing. But that's nice. They got Rudy Gay. He's 31 years old now. And then pretty much the rest of the team is still the same. J.J. Hickson's different. But yeah, this team has always stick to the core. So that's pretty good for them. The Clippers are here. They look older. Look how old these guys are now. They still haven't won a championship. But they got Blake, Chris Paul, Brook Lopez. They traded Brook Lopez for DeAndre Jordan. DeAndre Jordan is now on Brooklyn. And yeah, that's crazy. But the rest of the guys are still here. They got Joe Johnson, 36 years old. Still producing a little bit off that bench. Next team, we have the Grizzlies. Another team that really sticks to their core. They still got 4 of their core guys. And then the rest, yeah, it doesn't really matter. This is another team that's not really contended too much because they're getting up there in age. Look at that. Their average age is probably mid-30s. It's crazy. The Hawks, everybody's still here from the Hawks too. That's crazy. They got Danny Green and Cal Korver, 2 great shooters. One of these guys coming off the bench, probably Cal Korver since he's older. Ersan Ilyasova, Demo, they got some nice shooters. Look at this. Jeff T can make a jumper. Paul Millsap, of course, Al Jefferson, he's a big man, so not too much. But everybody else on this roster has a nice outside shot, of course, except for these 2 guys. Guy's probably a rookie, Peter Gasol, and then Walter. Next team is the Miami Heat. Miami Heat still got some guys. Justin Winslow still there. He's an 80 overall now, so that guy has progressed a lot. So he's probably in that starting lineup at the small 4 position while Luol's coming off the bench. Joe Green's still there. They got Zaire Cannon. They got the 6'7" point guard, and Sean Livingston. And the rest of the guys are pretty much the same. The Hornets, They did have Derrick Rose. They probably got rid of him, though, because Derrick Rose can't find a real home. But Al Jefferson, Michael Carter Gilchrist, Michael Kidd Gilchrist, Tristan Thompson. This team is not good at all. They do have this, I think this is his second season. Yeah, this is his second season, but this guy has game. He only averaged 8 last year, but I think he's got a lot better. You see, he doesn't have a great shot, but somewhere down here, like, he can dunk. He's really athletic. That's his thing. He has the athleticism, which is crazy because they still have Michael Kidd Gilchrist, who's also athletic. So they don't have much shooting, but they got the athleticism, which is pretty much, I guess that's what they think they need. Michael Jordan, probably not the best GM, but there's that team there. The Jazz still have their core guys, and Gordon Hayward, Derek Favors, and Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert hasn't been progressing too much. 2 years in, he's still at 83. Dante Exum still there. Everybody's still the same. This is a guy, I think this is a rookie. I think this is his first season. Yeah, this is his first season. He was the 3rd overall pick in the draft. He's not loyal. You see that? He's not loyal at all. So that's not good for the Jazz. They're going to have to try to keep him after that rookie contract is over. But this guy, it has some game. His moving 3 is an 85, while his standing 3 is a 73. Doesn't really make sense too much, but he's a 6'10", small forward. Another KD type player with some nice attributes to go along with him. So I'm excited to go against him. He's probably going to be coming off the bench because they still have Gordon Hayward, but that's a nice guy to be there. Oh, they got Rajon Rondo down there too. Wow, I didn't even see that. Rajon Rondo coming off the bench as the backup point guard. That's pretty cool. So the Kings have Draymond Green. Wow. He's only 82 overall, but the Kings have Draymond Green, DeMarcus Cousins. They got a bunch of big men. 5 centers on the roster. See, things like this kind of scare me. I don't know why 2K doesn't make the GM smarter, but they got 5 centers, a power forward, 2 power forwards, and really no guards. Their best point guard is Mario Chalmers. That's a scary team. I would not want to be a part of that organization right now. The Knicks, they still have Porzingis, who's only at 80 right now, which is crazy. I think he would have progressed a lot better than that. Darren Collison, they got Jordan Clarkson too, so they got some nice young pieces. Anthony Carmelo's still there, and that's good for them. I'm looking to see where D Rose is, but here we go. LeBron James has joined the LA Lakers. They got D Russell, Lou Williams still there, Julius Randle, Joakim Noah is there. This team is nice. I wouldn't be surprised if this team actually performed really well, just because, of course, they got the King, and then they got some young, nice pieces too. And then you got a guy with a lot of heart right there in Joakim Noah. So the Magic still have their core too. Victor Oladipo's gone. I don't know where he is, but we'll find that out, I guess. Nikola Vucevic is there, Alfred Payton, and they still got Mario Hezonja and Aaron Gordon. I think that's it, really. No other surprises for that team. The Mavs have Kobe Bryant, Hassan Whiteside, Chandler Parsons. Of course, we're 3 years into it, so Dirk has retired. But that team is not too scary either. They got a lot of old guys, and I'm not too worried about them. No big surprises. So, like I said, DeAndre Jordan is on the Nets. They got RHJ, Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. This team sucks. This team is bad. Wow, this team is pretty bad. That's all I'm going to spend. That's all the time I'm spending on them because this team is trash. So the Nuggets still have Emmanuel Mudiay, Kenneth Faried, still got their core guys. Jarnell Stokes is one of their top guys. It's weird. He's still pretty young. This guy, I'm not sure if he's a rookie or a sophomore, but this is his sophomore season. But this guy averaged 14 last year, so this guy has some game. 6'4" shooting guard. You see his movement, like he gets a decent jump shot, not too much of a 3-point shooter, but he's a nice little addition to the team. Will Barton's down there. And then let's get to the Pacers. Still got Paul George, Monte, George Hill. They got their core. Patty Mills is their new backup point guard. Yeah, that's it. I don't think there's any surprise. I'm still looking to see where Derrick Rose ended up. But look at the Pelicans. The Pelicans have AD, Victor Oladipo, Tobias Harris, Tyreek Evans, Drew Holiday, Alexis Agent. So this is a nice team. This is a team we went against in the first round of the playoffs last year, and we beat them. But this team has got a lot better. They picked up Victor Oladipo his very first year there. So I wouldn't be surprised if we ran into them in the playoffs later. And then we get to the Pistons. They still got Andre Drummond. They got Greg Monroe back after just 2 years in Milwaukee. He couldn't take it. He went back to Detroit. And they still got Brandon Jennings and Reggie Jackson. Stanley Johnson still on the squad. They got J.R. Smith. And then this guy, I'm pretty sure it's his second year. Nice 7-foot power forward who has a nice jumper too, which is crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere down the road he became a starter. And that's pretty much it. I'm still looking for Derrick Rose. Here we go. This is the guy, I'm pretty sure he won Rookie of the Year. Yeah, the rookie of the year, Keith Holcomb, he just tore the league up last year. Let's look at his numbers. Averaged 14 and pretty much 10 his rookie season. And look at that squad. The squad's still all together. They got Tony Rhoda now because we traded and got Corey Joseph from them. Where is D Rose? Is with James Harden and Ty Lawson. Wow. Eric Gordon is there. Nikola Mirotic. I wonder what trade that went down that they got Nikola Mirotic and D Rose from them. Not too sure, but that team is pretty much intact. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the team to look out for. They got no centers. Clint Capella is their best big man, but they still got, of course, James Harden, D Rose, who's still at 84, and then Ty Lawson probably coming off that bench. And then we're getting close to the end, guys. We got the Spurs, who always do a thing where they stick with their core guys. So we got Kawhi, LA, Tony Parker still in the league, but Tim Duncan and Manu Ginobili have retired. Then they just drafted this guy, I'm pretty sure. They had the first overall pick in the draft, which is crazy because it's the Spurs. I mean, they traded up for that pick. I think they got it from the Magic. And this guy has some game. He is a center, 75, so he has a lot of potential. So he could be the next Tim Duncan. You never know. But the rest of this team is pretty normal. The Suns have Powell. See, like that entire Bulls team is gone. Powell, Brandon Knight, Eric Bledsoe, and then, yeah, no other surprises. And then I think this is the very last team. The Thunder have KD, Russell Westbrook, Inez Cancer, Serge Ibaka, Cameron Payne, and then that's pretty much it. They got Nick Young down there too. So next thing we wanted to do, I want to look at the power ranking to see if we're at the top of the power ranking since we just won the championship. We're not even top 10. Wow, we got to show the world something, guys. We're 12th in the power ranking and then 11th on 2K Sports power ranking. Mark Spears has us 12th. So we're still top 15, but I think we can still win the championship. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave it a like. You see right here our team status. Let me show you. Almost everybody is 100 after winning that championship. If they were here for the championship, they probably are 100. So that's really good. If you enjoyed the video, like I said, leave it a like. It's been the King of the Fourth Quarter. Thanks so much for watching.